they're receiving training in all of those areas.
And just to clarify one point we talked about earlier on access to classified information. Access to classified information is determined by Civilian Defense Counsel's security clearance and also the presiding officer. So just because he may have a top secret clearance doesn't mean he may have access to all top secret information that's available to trial. However, stuff that is presented at the trial, the Military Defense Counsel will be included in all closed sessions. And we have time for one more question if there's a... Yeah.
This goes back to the larger question that I was asking the prosecution team about whether military law as it now exists is actually adequate to cover the types of crimes that you would be defending your clients for, considering the fact that the President and others have said that this is a different type of war than we have experienced before. Is that something, is this going to create a whole new body of international law as you go through the process, do you think?
I don't know if I'm the best person to address that particular question. I do know that there's a great deal that's being written right now among law professors and others who are writing in various law reviews and law journals, and they are addressing issues along those lines. My job right now is learning as much as I can about a process that's on paper and doing all that I can from a defense perspective to execute that system so that system does in fact present fair and just results. That's what I'm focusing in on.
But it seems like having to take or adapt something that isn't necessarily applicable to the particular situation would be a disadvantage for you. To try to apply a law that might have been written to apply to conventional warfare to an asymmetric or terrorism environment could be very difficult for you. Does that make sense?
I believe I follow your question. I don't have any control over that.
Are there procedures in place for the press to cover these tribunals?
The going in position is the military commissions will be open to the press to the maximum extent possible. How that's going to be worked exactly, details are still being talked about and decided, and we will let you guys know as soon as we have those in place. Thank you very much.